You know, I don't usually stream on the weekend. Everyone knows this. I usually take the weekend off because usually nothing ever happens. I thought, okay, this weekend surely nothing will happen. Well, that's not what happened. Look at that headline. Iran launches drone strike against Israel. You know, I was praying that this is bullshit. I'm hoping every day that the news about war in Iran and Israel was fake. I always thought, I hoped and prayed this was BS. It's not. Iran just launched a drone attack against Israel, and it sounds like it's going to escalate real quick. Excuse me. Yeah, so much for nothing ever happens. I have always had that philosophy of, oh yeah, nothing ever happens. Not this time. Not this time. Prince right for 5. From what I've been able to gather, the missiles are expected to hit at 1 a.m. The USA sending support to Israel. Iran is preparing ships to attack. Yeah, so from everything I can gather from this situation, they're going to launch drone strikes. That's what they're doing right now. Or no, what do they call the UAVs or whatever? The point is, it's like suicide drones. And then they're going to launch like cruise missiles. That's what I've heard. So I wanted to talk about what's going on here, the current updates, and Biden might address the nation, but now we're hearing that no, that news is BS. Which, why wouldn't you address the country when this crap is happening? I mean, this isn't, freaking two countries in Africa fighting each other. No, this is two countries with nuclear warheads. Again, if it was Africa, yeah, same thing, you'll talk about it, but this isn't a random country in the Middle East or Africa that's attacking each other. These are the two countries with nukes. This should be concerning to everyone. What is Biden doing sleeping? So apparently he is getting told what's happening. Apparently that's what everyone's saying, that, oh, he's up to date on everything. Yeah, sure. Prince right for 2, breaking. Biden will not say anything tonight. What a great leader we got. Are you freaking kidding me? You're telling me you're not going to say a damn word about this, at least for now. If this was Trump, he would have made an address already. He would have said this freaking, the second it happened, he would have had an Oval Office address. With Biden? No, nothing. Iran doesn't have nukes yet, that we know of. It's unfreaking believable that this is happening. Listen, I don't care what you think about both sides. There's no reason for this conflict. Now, to be clear, this doesn't mean, nukes are flying, but that's the concern here, that if this escalates, hey, maybe this is not a good idea to escalate this. Maryland Degati 83 for 2. Would this start World War III? I mean, I don't think it will. Pray to God it doesn't, but this would be the one conflict where World War III would start it. It would be something with Iran and Israel. What the actual F? I just saw on Twitter that Iran had shot nearly 30 missiles to Israel. Yeah, so we're getting constant updates about the whole situation. It was first about some drones. Yeah, right here. Missile site over Iraq as Iran launches attack against Israel. So this is what I think they're doing. They sent the drones that go frickin' 1 mile per hour. I don't know why it's that slow, but they're sending a bunch of drones right away to... I think they're testing the Iron Dome to see how capable it really is. But now they're sending missiles. At least cruise missiles. That's what I think's happening. Printer right for 5. More news. Jordan has declared a state of emergency. Iraq has shut down all airstrips and closed its borders. Yeah, so Jordan is trying to get out of it. In fact, they're saying if any drones fly in their airspace, we're going to shoot it down. That's where it gets interesting. Real text and politics for 5. Biden's too scared about his polling falling even further with Muslims and progressives to even make a statement. And that's the sad part about all of this. Listen, I don't care if you're about your poll numbers. It doesn't matter. If this hurt Trump or whoever, I don't frickin' care. Make a damn statement. You're the president. Your foreign policy should not be based off of polling numbers. That's what's scary about what's happened here. These clowns care so much about winning this year's election that, oh, We're gonna make our entire foreign policy revolved around the popularity within the progressive community, the Muslims. That's not good. That's not a good foreign policy strategy. That's a disaster waiting to happen. And that's what's happening here. Right guy 1218 for 5. You think Biden isn't addressing the country because he wants a Muslim vote? Yeah. It's sickening. I don't give a rat's ass if this helps or hurts you. It doesn't matter. You're the president of the United States, and we're not talking about a random country in Africa or the Middle East. No, these are the two nuclear warheads, or two countries with nukes. At least we think they do. Pro-American for 2, pray for peace. I agree. People saying that we should support this war are nuts. Do people understand that tens of thousands of civilians, more than likely at least, are going to die because of this war? Unless something crazy happens and no, the war actually doesn't occur, which at this point, I don't see how it doesn't. Biden to Iran, don't. Yeah, that's his response. For those that don't know, 2 days ago, Biden's response to Iran is don't. That's it. Not, we're going to sanction you, we're going to support our allies. No, just don't attack. That's pathetic. But the thing is, he doesn't know where he is. He has no clue what's happening. And that's a part where I don't care who you are. There's no reason to support Biden at this point. If you give a damn about preventing World War III, you would not support Biden. Because now at this point, God knows who's running the country at this point. It's not Biden. He has no clue what's happening. But his people are so scared to do anything that they're so worried about what 2% of their party is going to do. Don't make foreign policy decisions based off of popularity or whatever. You should be doing it based off of what's good. What you think is in the best interest for Americans, for the world. So Iran and Israel at war. Isn't sending missiles an act of war? Basically, People are saying that, well, they're just going to back off from this. I doubt it. I mean, at this point in time, I doubt that Israel's just going to back down. They're going to go out against Iran. This would have never happened under Trump. Yeah. People keep saying, well, if this was Trump, the same thing would happen. Oh, this is MAGA's fault. For 4 years, for the first time in my life, we didn't have a single new war started. In fact, you had Syria started to clean itself up. Same thing with Iraq. Afghanistan was halfway stable. You had Iran the weakest they've ever been. It seemed like everyone was starting to get along. Like, they didn't like each other, but at least, they were communicating and they realized maybe it's dumb to do this. More mean tweets. At this point in time, I don't freaking care what Trump tweets. He's got my vote. And any moron that calls themselves conservative, Republican, whatever, and votes for Biden, or not vote for him at all, you're not a Republican. If you want this crap to continue, Trump's unpredictability kept the world stable. Yeah. Now, hold on. Wait, hold on. Whoa. Uh-oh. No. Is this fake? Okay, we got some breaking news. Okay, this is not good. This is not good at all. Breaking. Iran launches ballistic missiles at Israel. Not good. Yep, ballistic missiles. I'm trying to fact check this, but that's what it sounds like happened. Oh boy. All because people didn't want to vote for Trump. That's what it comes down to. Oh, mean tweets. Is that a nuke? No. But when you start having ballistic missiles shot at each other, that gets a bit worrisome. Listen, Printer Writer for 5. Amidst all of this, the Biden campaign just tweeted out that Trump supports slavery, is against women's rights, and will bring back Jim Crow. Are you kidding me? Is that what they tweeted? No way. If they actually tweeted that, there might be a rant incoming. They better have not. If that's what they tweeted the second it happened or something. Let's see here. Can someone fact check that? Is that real? Let's see. I'm not seeing anything about this. Seems fake. Biden HQ. Let's see. What the hell? No way. I'll pull it up right now. 2 of them. These clowns made 2 tweets the past hour. Neither of them on what's happening in Israel. No. Screw that. This is what they're talking about. Abortion. Unfreaking believable. This is what they're talking about. Oh, ending Roe. Are you freaking kidding me? Well, missiles are flying in the Middle East. You're talking about abortion? Yeah, granted, I know some pro-life people are saying can't vote for Trump because of abortion. But you're telling me they couldn't even wait like a day. They had to post it right when this is happening. The White House says Biden will not address the nation tonight. Unfreaking believable. If this was Trump and this happened at what time was it, like 2 p.m.? 3 p.m. Eastern or whatever. There would have been an Oval Office address at 3:30. He would have immediately gotten on the phone and announced, or got on the phone and got the networks there, and he would have gotten an address already. Oh boy. This is not good. And I know I'm a bit like out of it right now. I'm not used to streaming Saturdays, but I'm worried. I am paranoid right now. Like, I should say paranoid, but I'm just worried. What is this going to turn into? They're focusing on freaking abortion, and they won't even address the country. You know, I've been saying for a while that Biden was not the worst president ever. I think he is now. At this point in time, Biden is the worst president we have ever had. There's been some bad ones, but at this point in time, at least with every other president, you could say they did something or they tried to do something good. Can someone tell me one good thing this clown has done? Excuse me. Name one. I can't think of one. Foreign policy, a complete disaster. The economy, it's getting so bad that they're gaslighting everyone into thinking, no, prices going up 300% is actually normal. That's just a transition to the new economy. I always thought Biden was the worst president of my life, but now he's one of the worst ever. Yeah, he's not the worst in my life. He's the worst ever. We're at a point now where I don't know how anyone can vote for this guy. If you vote for Biden, at this point in time, you don't give a rat's ass about this country. You don't care about America. You don't care about preventing World War III. You just care about personality bullshit or whatever. Oh, mean tweets. Printer Writer for 2, Trump made a statement on Newswire. So the former president, who's right now in Pennsylvania doing a rally, I think, or a fundraiser, he was able to put out a statement before Team Biden when he's the president. That's the state of America. The former president, who's not even in office right now, but is running for a second term, He makes a statement before the President of the United States. Let's just keep looking for more because I'm just paranoid or terrified or whatever about what else I'm going to see on Twitter. Like, oh, breaking news, more missiles launched. I'm just worried. Absolutely worried about this. I was going to vote for Trump, but he made fun of Rob, so I'm going to vote for Biden now. Yeah, there's some Sims still like that. Even after this, they're saying, well, abortion. At this point in time, if you're going to make this election about, oh, well, Trump is not, he's just a pro-choice Republican, which he's not, by the way. I'm not going to vote for him. Even after all this crap. Alan Lichtman will still say this is a positive for Biden. Oh, yeah, he'll say, oh, this is actually a good thing. World War III is good news. Oh, man, let's see what chat has to say. So we have a war in Europe, a war in the Middle East, and tensions in East Asia and South America. All we need is the penguins in Antarctica to complete the set. Yeah. I mean, shit's going down everywhere. Now, at this point in time, what's going to happen with Taiwan? I am a bit worried that Taiwan's going to get invaded now. I am worried about that. I don't know. Prince arrived for 5. USA and UK jets are now intercepting Iranian drones. That's good. So they intercepted it beforehand. Historically, if a president declares war, they get an approval boost. But the difference is, the wars that we declared in American history, they made sense. They weren't because, oh, we're incompetent, we're trying to boost our approval. Even the war in Iraq, which we know was a bad idea, at least you could say, well, they had some rumors that they had nukes or something. You could say that. But here it's like, no one wants war. So there's no positive to this. All that's going to happen is hundreds of thousands of people will die if you have a regional war like this. I mean, I'm not even exaggerating. Too many people are going to die over this shit show that could have been avoided. And remember, if Trump was president, none of this would have happened. Because with Trump, he's unpredictable. You have no freaking clue what he's going to say, what he's going to do. And remember, Iran did nothing after Trump killed their general. They did nothing because they were terrified of, okay, if we attack the United States, this will not go well because God knows what he's going to do. The sandwich man for 2. Does this maybe make Biden worse than Woodrow Wilson? Yes, I agree. Exactly for 5. I have no beef with Russia, but it won't bother me a bit to be in a conflict with Iran. These people are monsters. Listen, I am not a fan of Iran, obviously. But, it's a big but. Unless they are going around purposefully killing civilians and targeting our bases, I don't think this is a war to fight. I really don't. Now, again, we gotta see what happens here, but right now, I would say, let Israel deal with it. I mean, if they basically wiped off Hamas from the map, from the face of the earth, face of the earth, excuse me. But, or essentially, they're still there, obviously, but they've done a lot of damage to them. Point is, I think Israel can handle itself. Prince arrived for 5. Israel's under attack. This should never have been allowed to happen. This would have never happened if I were president. Trump's statement. Yeah. So, I mean, Trump would have prevented this because he's not, again, people gotta understand that he's not an isolationist. He's smart. Like, listen, we're not gonna start a war that doesn't make sense. But if you attack the United States, we're gonna bomb the shit out of you. That's what he said. And people make it sound like that's isolationism. No. It's just common sense. You attack us and won't go good for you. Excuse me. I'm having some problems today. Pale for 2. What do you think about Tucker being an Islam shill? I have no clue what that's about. What are your thoughts on Tucker Carlson's recent interview with a Palestinian pastor? I'm not going to get into it because there were some questions about that. Hold on. Breaking. Iran is expected to launch. No way. Hold up. What? Oh, we have more breaking news from Election Wizard. So this is reliable if he's saying this. But breaking. Iran is expected to launch hypersonic missiles. Man, I'm just wow. This is escalating. This doesn't sound like this is gonna be it's a one-off. It's nothing's gonna happen. Does this sound like, it's just gonna be a one-day thing and that's it? Would they be launching missiles like this if they just it was like bullshit, like they were gonna just do one thing and be done? No. Prince is writer for 5. Iran state media. We are launching the first waves of ballistic missiles. First wave. They said waves, not just one wave. It's waves. Yeah, Iran doesn't care at this point. I mean, they know we have an incompetent asshole as the president. They don't care. They're just gonna say, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna just go attack Israel because Biden sucks. He's incompetent. Pale for 5. From what I understand, Tucker's a little bit confusing sometimes, but he implied that Christians are more safe in Palestine than Israel. Yeah, that's bullshit. That's just wrong. Wrong. Six-Day War 2. The Six-Day War was a separate ordeal. That's not what's happening here. This is just a mess. I can't wait to see Biden's approval rating in a week after this. I think it's gonna get bad. If he doesn't say anything, I can't see it improving. Like, he's gonna be seen as a wartime president. No. Bush levels of disapproval. I wouldn't say that far because there's just too many Democrats that will support Biden no matter what, but yeah. Rob, what the heck is wrong with the betting odds? Why is Biden going up? Because it's just partisan Democrats that think, Biden having a 1% approval rating, that's good news. That's their philosophy. Anything for Biden's good. Anything for Trump is bad. Prince is right for 5. U.S. Senator Marco Rubio. The attack on Israel by the regime in Iran is going to be more extensive than initially expected. Oh, God, what? Did he say that? Oh, yeah, first that popped up in my Twitter feed. And Rubio, when he says something, again, for those, it's Marco Rubio, we know him, but even during the Ukrainian war, when that first launched, he was on top. He was announcing to everyone, hey, this is what we know. Like, he wasn't saying everything because classified reasons, but he is saying that the attack on Israel is going to be much larger than they thought. Oh, boy. Man, this is such a what a great scenario. What a mess. Absolutely pathetic. Gustavo G for 5. Trump. Biden canceled his tape speech today now because I called him out. Now he's going to try to give it tomorrow live. Yeah. Biden's not even going to say anything. He's going to wait 24 hours then say like a 5-minute thing. It's going to be like, there was an attack in Israel yesterday, and I pray for those involved. Okay, I'm not going to take any questions. I leave. That's what's going to happen. Look what Canada now offers people to do to themselves. Yeah, we know that. Restore the Iranian monarchy. I agree. That's not going to happen, though. This was... Hold on, what? What do you say about your birthday? Was your birthday today and this happened? Oh, good lord. Let's see. Tulsi for Secretary of State. I agree. If Biden says anything, he'll defend two sides, and that things will escalate from there. Oh yeah, he'll say, well, Israel's our best friend, but at the same time, Iran has a right to defend itself, or something ludicrous like that. This was on my birthday. Oh, good lord. Yeah, not a good birthday, I would say. But happy birthday. I know it's, kind of a bad day for this to happen, but hold up. Oh my, no, hold on. Is this real? What happened? Well, we got breaking news, everyone. Just piling on, everyone. You think this White House gives a shit? Look what they do. What they decided to do. You know, there's a war going on in Israel. You know, missiles are flying. You know, there's drone strikes and shit. Well, the White House has called a press lid at 5:13 p.m. Eastern. They're not going to say a damn thing. At least Biden's not going to say anything. Good lord. They're not going to say a damn thing. Just going to sit there and, oh, well, you know, the attack in Israel was a bad thing. Not even that. They already called a press lid. Rye Guy 1218 for 5. What scares the hell out of me is all the partisan Democrats going to vote for Biden, and they might be able to reelect this incompetent rube. I hope not. But he's not going to say anything. He's just, oh, I got to go to bed already. No address to the country, nothing. Can you react to it? God knows when it happens. It's probably a week from now. It'd be like a 5-minute statement. Oh my goodness. At least send Harris, for God's sake. At least something. Not just, oh, we're going to bed now. It's 5:13. I know someone in chat said that, you know, 6 p.m. was the deadline for Biden to make a speech because that's when he falls asleep. Yep, that's true. He fell asleep at 5:13. This is Joey's nap time. Even if Biden loses, if he declares war against Iran, it will probably be too late for Trump to pull us out. I don't think he declares war. He's going to be on both sides. You know, his polling numbers are getting so bad that that's his entire foreign policy. Whatever progressives say to do, just do it. How does Biden recover from this? Lol, he's done. What a pathetic response. I really don't know how. You're just not going to say anything? Just going to sit there and fall asleep? Hey, Rob, at this point, do you think that the Biden administration might try to coup the Iranian regime as the Cold War unfolds? No. They're not going to do anything. Gustavo G for 2. Funding Israel and watching it get attacked, no one wins. Well, yeah, no one's going to win this. You're just going to have hundreds of thousands of people die. If this escalates, I'm praying to God it doesn't. Everyone should. No one should be hoping for this to escalate into a full-blown regional war with boots on the ground. It's not good. It's good to know if the world ended, Biden would go radio silent. Oh yeah, he would be on the plane to the bunker in Nebraska or Kansas, or where's the bunker again? Or Colorado, is it? It's one of the 3 states. Point is, he would get the hell out of Dodge. Not say a word and be like, oh yeah, you're by yourselves now, good luck. You have 5 minutes to survive. If an Iran attack on Israel escalates, we're all fucked. Well, yeah. I'm praying it doesn't, because escalation just means full-blown war, and we don't want that. Wonder when China invades Taiwan. Yeah. At this point in time, they might do it this year. They might do like October. Princess River 5, Newsmax. USA defense officials say this is a worst-case scenario. We didn't expect this level of response. Wait a minute. They didn't even know? You're telling me, with American and Israeli intelligence, you didn't know that this was the scope of the attack? Are you freaking kidding me? So you're telling me under Trump's administration, we knew where every single one of their generals were when everyone was saying, no, that's Soleimani guy. He can't be found. They find him in 5 seconds and he's dead. But you're telling me they've been planning this for months, or let's say weeks, and you didn't know that they were going to attack at this scale? Another intelligence failure. Yeah. If that's the case, they didn't know about this. What the hell are they doing over there? Do they want war? Good Lord, how'd you mess this up? It's not good. Not good at all. Resist lives be like a democracy. Yeah, I mean, how can you vote for this guy? At this point in time, Democrats, they're going to vote for him no matter what, but anyone else that has a brain should vote for Trump. I don't get how you vote for this guy. Crooked Joe must go. This is not a joke. Yeah. Like, we make fun of Joe Biden, but he needs to go. There's no reason for this. Oh yeah, we're just gonna call a press lit at 5:13 when everything's falling apart. They're not gonna do a damn thing. Absolutely worthless. I don't get it. This is the worst foreign policy of any president. I can't think of one that's worse than this. Saitama for 2. Team Biden nap time. Team naps make dreams work. That's real. Joe saw that war helped other presidents' approval numbers and started getting ideas. Well, if they really thought that, I highly doubt. I hope they didn't think that to start another war on purpose, but if they really thought that they needed another war to win, they're dumb. The wars that happened beforehand, they made sense. Like the war in Iraq. Hindsight was a bad idea, but at the time you could say, well, the American people thought that Iraq had nukes and stuff. They were threatening everyone. Fine. But this war, you're at a point now where half the country probably supports Iran. It's just unbelievable. I wish we called the election early. Oh yeah, I wish we could just say, you know what, Trump, you're in charge. Go ahead. You're the president. Biden's both a terrible human being and the worst U.S. president. Oh yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing here. He's gone. Rap, at this point, we're basically getting closer and closer to the end of Doctor Strangelove. Can we not even say that? Not good. Princess right for 5. Wall Street Journal, U.S. Navy moving additional destroyers into the region. Of course they are. Putting our boys in risk. Yeah, sure, that's a good idea. Yep. Instead of, not putting our troops in the line of fire, we're just going to put them right in the middle of it. Instead of not doing that, let's just put them right next to Iran and Israel. What's the worst that can happen? This is a disaster. I cannot comprehend how people can look at this and say nothing bad can occur from this. Iran is now threatening Israel with hypersonic missiles. They already launched it, so. Biden is stupid. He should act like Trump and he would win. Well, he can't. He's not smart enough. He's not there. There's nothing left of this guy. He just sits there. If you don't speak proper English, your arguments are invalid, huh? Afghanistan, Iran, Israel, Ukraine, Biden's legacy. Yeah, that's his legacy. You notice how each year of this presidency, it's a bigger foreign policy disaster? 2021, it was Afghanistan. That withdrawal was pathetic, and then it fell apart on itself. 2022, the war in Russia. or Ukraine, I should say. 2023, the war in Israel. And now, you have Iran launching missiles at Israel. Prince is right for 5. U.S. military spokesperson. We stand with Israel. We will do everything we can to help them. I mean, good luck. This shouldn't even happen. This shouldn't even be occurring. And if Trump was the president, we wouldn't need to defend them. I mean, no one would be dumb enough to attack them, especially if Trump was the president. Is this Biden's October surprise? It's a bit early, but maybe. This is the first time Iran has directly attacked Israel. Yeah, this isn't like, they paid Hamas to attack them and then all of that. No. This is a direct attack against Israel. It's not good. Princess Right for 2, Newsmax. Iran has began seizing Israel cargo ships. That's not a surprise. Yeah, this is not going to be just a one-off occurrence if they're doing that. Not good. No, the October surprise will be Taiwan. I think Taiwan, they're going to wait and see. If Trump wins, they're not going to do it, but if Biden wins, they probably go ahead. Imagine if Haley was president during this. Oh, we would be all dead. 100% we would be dead. At least with Biden's people, they're so incompetent, they don't know what to do. They're like, oh God, what? We can't do anything. Just do nothing. Pretend it's not happening. Watch Alan Lichtman say this is a foreign policy success. Oh, he will. He'll say this is the greatest day of Biden's presidency because he probably supports Palestine. Remember, Biden gave Iran several $billions only a few months ago. Oh, but don't worry. That money totally didn't go towards the military. It did. Jared the American for 2. If Biden wins again, it's civil war. I don't think so. But if he does win, we're all going to die. Probably. Maybe. Hopefully not, but if this is happening now, and each year with Biden, it's getting progressively worse. Again, Afghanistan, then it was Russia, then it was the attacks in Israel. Now, you have Iran attacking Israel. And the shit show in Russia with the terrorist attack. Let's see here. Either Biden declares war against China and World War III is declared, or if Biden does nothing, American prestige is fully ruined. Yeah. Alright, don't spread fake, okay, no, we're not gonna spread fake news about, stuff going on. If there's legitimate news happening about what's happening in Israel, you can post about it, but don't say, oh, well, there's actually this going on, and it turns out it's fake. Don't spread that. Right now, when tensions are at an all-time high, let's not do that, please. Alan Lichtman predicted every election night. He says it's still Biden. With Biden winning 9 keys, Trump winning 5. Trump needs just one more key, assuming Kennedy keeps doing good. Maybe. Prince is right for 5. Report. USA and Israel launching joint response to take down the drones. We're preparing to jam Iran's GPS systems. Hopefully they stop it, but I don't know. LT will be like, this is a win for Biden. Oh, he'll say this is a success because he united the Democrat Party or something. Because he didn't do anything. Yeah, sure. The Biden plan. Make everyone broke, bring the world closer to midnight, launch lawfare on your political opponents. Yeah. If everyone's poor, that means everyone's rich. Think about it, guys. Breaking. Redline has apologized for saying nothing ever happens. Yeah, this might be his fault. Because there was a couple days there where maybe nothing actually happens. And then he said, no. Nope. Israel might declare war on Iran. They will. I think they will. I mean, why wouldn't you? At this point in time, if you got missiles and shit launching, I don't think so. I don't think you don't. What's going on with Biden, guys? He's doing nothing, just sitting there. Biden, we respect Iran's right to attack others and will not be assisting Israel in the conflict. I would not be surprised if he said that. Just to do 1% better with Muslim voters, which is sad, but that's the reality of it. Hasn't Iran already declared war? I mean, you could say, well, maybe they didn't do it directly, but I don't know. All right. If anyone got any more super chats, any more questions, concerns, comments, begin sending them now. I think, there's not much more I could say because this is a developing story. We don't know what's going to happen. I'm praying that this is just a one-day occurrence that, okay, nothing happens after this. This was just Iran being Iran, but if we have some major stuff going down, this could get ugly. Like, we're talking about, okay, if this escalates any further, might have a problem. If Biden won't address the nation, Trump should. Apparently he will, through a rally. So, he's doing a rally tonight in Pennsylvania. Perfect timing. So, I recommend everyone pray. I don't usually say that, but this is one of those times where I have no clue what's going to happen. And this is the closest we've been to World War III ever. At least in the last 50 years. Everyone should pray tonight. Because I have no clue what's going to happen tomorrow. I have no clue what's going to happen next week. But let's pray that this is just bullshit and nothing occurs. But it is terrifying to think that these two clowns here, Biden and Harris, run this country. Mostly Biden's people, but you get the point. Sexy Princess Writer for 5. Unconfirmed news. The decision not to address the nation tonight came last minute at the urging of Lloyd Austin and Secretary Blinken. I wouldn't be shocked. Oh, the poll numbers can't do anything. But anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Again, folks, I have no clue what's going to happen, and I'm praying that this just goes away tomorrow. Like, wake up from this and it's like, oh, it's just bullshit, it's just a couple of drones, it wasn't anything, major. But I don't think that's what's gonna happen here. We'll see you guys in the next stream, video, wherever you